My horrible boyfriend demanded to see our son after 8 months of abandoning us. Now he's livid and accusing me of not trying harder to inform him that the baby already passed. Both myself and my partner were 28 when I found out I was pregnant. Personally, I didn't want the child. My work was offering potential advances within my position, and I was excited for it. But after a lot of talking, we decided to go forward with it. When I was around 20 weeks, he disappeared. I couldn't contact him. He wouldn't answer the phone or messages. I got worried and messaged his mother and found out he was living back with her and was overwhelmed with the situation. He kept paying his part of the bills over to my bank each month, but I received no contact. I even tried going over, nothing. By about 27 weeks, I gave up trying, gave up crying, and just got on with what I thought was a future as a single mother. I brought everything needed over the next couple of weeks and set it all up. At 31 weeks, I started having pains, but put it down to Braxton Hicks. Just before 32 weeks, my waters went and I went into labor, with the baby coming very quickly. He went straight to the ICU. I messaged and rang my ex and his mother, no response. Less than a week later, my son passed due to complications of early birth. I again tried to contact my ex and his mother, left voicemails and messages. Nothing. The next few weeks were a blur, but with the help of my mother and father, his funeral was arranged. They tried to contact ex and his mother also, still nothing. I sent more messages. I'm assuming we were probably all blocked, but honestly at that point, I didn't care. I was so broken. His funeral came and went. It was beautiful and horrible. I stopped messaging and told my family not to bother after the funeral had passed. I couldn't deal with it anymore. About 5 months after his death, my ex turned up, let himself in. I wasn't at home. When about 5 months after his death, my ex turned up, let himself in. I wasn't at home, but when I got back he was instantly hostile. The flat was clearly not set up for nor accommodating a small child. He demanded to see his son. I broke down and told him what happened. I had never seen him so sad and angry. He stormed out, slamming the door on his way out. Within half an hour, I got a nasty call from his mother, followed by messages from siblings and other family members. How dare I not let them know something so serious? And how could I hide something like that out of petty spite? I screenshotted all my calls and messages and sent them to anyone who tried to accuse me that I was horrible for not telling him of what happened. I made a post as well in all my social media with all the receipts, basically saying that he was the one who abandoned his child. And while I was mourning the death of my child, I tried hard to reach out to him, though he's undeserving. Needless to say, many of them did not respond and people in social media lashed at him, including some of his colleagues. His mother reached out and said that all the things I posted were lies, but I would not be listening to all their BS anymore. I blocked her. I later learned that he got fired from the job and is now mooching off his parents' and siblings' money.